These are the 20 richest people and families in the United Kingdom. Number 20. Denise, John and Peter Coates. £7.47 billion. Denise Coates is the co-founder, majority shareholder and co-chief executive of Bet365, one of the world's largest online gambling companies, having been born into a family running betting shops in Stoke-on-Trent. Peter Coates is her father and John Coates is her brother and joint chief executive. Number 19. Lord Bamford and family. £7.65 billion. Lord Bamford runs JCB, the multi-billion-pound construction equipment manufacturer he took over from his father, Joseph Cyril Bamford, in the 1970s. A major political donor, he is also the director of the Center for Policy Studies think tank. Number 18. Nicky Oppenheimer and family. £7.94 billion. Nicky Oppenheimer sold his family's stake in De Beers, the biggest diamond producer in the world, in 2012. He was the third generation of the family to run De Beers, taking the company private in 2001. Number 17. Carrie and François Peridot and family. £9.17 billion. Singapore-born Carrie Peridot inherited one of the world's largest family-owned oil companies, Perenco, after the death of her husband Hubert Peridot in 2006. Her son, amateur racing driver François Peridot, is now the chairman of Perenco. Number 16. Marit, Lisbeth and Sigrid Rosing. £9.19 billion. Marit Rosing is the widow of Hans Ruesing, who built up the Tetra Pak packaging business founded by his father in 1944. Lisbeth and Sigrid are their children. Number 15. Barnaby and Merlin Swire and family. £9.9 billion. The Swire family's fortune stems from Swire Group, a global business spanning property, transport and industrials. Eton-educated Chairman Barnaby Swire is the cousin of Merlin Swire, both sixth-generation descendants of the group's founder. Number 14. The Duke of Westminster and the Grosvenor family. £10.13 billion. The 33-year-old Hugh Grosvenor is the seventh Duke of Westminster and became an instant billionaire when he inherited his title and control of the historic Grosvenor estate from his father in 2016. He was crowned the richest person under 40 in this year's Sunday Times Rich list. Number 13. Charlene de Carvalho Heineken and Michel de Carvalho. £11.75 billion. Charlene de Carvalho Heineken is a Dutch businesswoman and one of the richest women in the world after inheriting nearly a quarter stake in beer giant Heineken from her late father Freddie Heineken. Her husband and former Olympic skier Michel de Carvalho sits on the board of the business. Number 12. Michael Platt, £12 billion. Preston-born financier Michael Platt is the co-founder and chief executive of hedge fund Bluecrest Capital Management, one of the world's largest and top-performing investment firms. Number 11. Alex Gurko. £12.05 billion. Moscow-born mathematician Alex Gurko founded algorithmic trading company XTX Markets in 2015, which grew rapidly in the UK and has offices globally, including in New York City, Paris and Mumbai. Number 10. Kirsten and Jorn Rosing. £12.63 billion. Kirsten Rosing also benefited from inheritance, with a stake in her grandfather's packaging business Tetra Laval, which revolutionized storing drinks like milk and orange juice in cartons over glass bottles. The Swedish businesswoman is heavily involved in horse racing and her husband Jorn Rosing co-owns Tetra Laval. Number 9. John Fredrickson and family. £12.87 billion. John Fredrickson is a Norway-born shipping magnate who owns oil tankers and investments in fish farming, dry bulkers and deepwater drilling rigs. Number 8. Guy, George, Alana and Galen Weston and family. £14.49 billion. The Weston family has developed most of its wealth through investing in retail. It has a stake in Associated British Foods, which owns Primark and produces sugar, run by son George Weston. Number 7. Lakshmi Mittal and family. £14.92 billion. Indian-born Mr. Mittal is the chairman of ArcelorMittal, a multinational steel company headquartered in Luxembourg and the largest steel manufacturer in Europe, North and South America. He owns mansions on Kensington Palace Gardens, one of the most expensive streets in the world, and is a co-owner of Queen's Park Rangers Football Club. Number 6. Aydin Ofer. £14.96 billion. Israeli billionaire businessman Aydin Ofer is one of two sons of shipping magnate Sami Ofer. His father, who died in 2011, was once Israel's richest man. He has interests in shipping, energy, and a minority stake in Spanish football club Atlético de Madrid. Number 5. Sir James Dyson and family. £20.8 billion. English inventor and entrepreneur Sir James Dyson is well known for founding technology firm Dyson and inventing the Cyclone bagless vacuum cleaner in the 1970s. He has since moved into the beauty industry, with his line of hair tools proving particularly popular. Number 4. Sir Jim Ratcliffe. £23.52 billion. Manchester United part owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe is the founder and chairman of global chemicals company Ineos, which was formed in 1998. The Manchester-born businessman controls football operations at the club after acquiring a minority stake in February of this year. He has dropped from second to fourth in the list after his wealth fell by more than £6 billion. Number 3. David and Simon Rubin and family. £24.98 billion. The billionaire brothers made their money through property and technology with their private equity and investment business Rubin Brothers. The brothers were born in Mumbai and raised in the UK. Number 2. Sir Leonard Blavatnik. £29.25 billion. The second richest Briton is a Ukrainian-born business magnate and philanthropist who built up his fortune in Russia. He took Warner Music public in June 2020 after buying it in 2011. Number 1. Gopi Hinduja and family. £37.2 billion. Britain's richest family made its fortune from the Mumbai-based conglomerate Hinduja Group, which spans business sectors including banking and finance, media and entertainment, and energy, and has about 200,000 staff around the world. The family's fortune is the largest ever recorded in the list.